Welcome back, guys, to ENDER Lilies, Quietus of the Knights, where last episode we finished our clear out of the above world and returned to the verboten domain, unlocking another door to meet the verboten champion before heading deeper into the abyss, finding the way through to our suspected final boss room. However, we still had one more tablet fragment to obtain, finding it through an incredibly blighted path filled with mines as well as the remaining ancient souls for the Umbral Knight, returning to the room found near our starting point to make the Luminant Aegis Curio. We now step forward for our final battle. At long last. White Priestess of the Fount. Coming here was pointless. Flee. Be rid of this place. It's too late for me. I think I'll go for the glowing part. Oh, you summoned guys. Reality is... I might be able to do damage to the center. But it looks like... it's these that will cause the damage to me. And I've got to watch out for the claws above as well. I should have saved that for when there was a small thing coming out. Ah, it's homed in. Yeah, I'm out. Oh, I can't let more of these get up. Oh, they got me from either side and hit me at the same time. I have a plan. I'm going to change who does the special. And I'm just going to beam across the middle. That should get rid of the small guys, right? Was his a beam? I can't remember what it says, but I think it was a beam. Or was it someone else with a beam? Uh-oh. I mean, the boss does less damage than the small fries. Oh, he does the claw, but the claw did massive damage. Looks like it can take out one of the smaller guys in no time at all. Let's keep the smaller ones under control again. See, that's a very good option to use a special at that point. Oh, now he's summoning out several. I actually got away with that. I think I'll just go with normal melee combos. Oh, the other dude got away. I'm actually getting a fair bit of HP from just wailing on him. Yeah, the small guys are what does the damage. Oh, hello. You shot just as I jumped. That was lucky. What just happened? Oh, whoa, that's super damage. Help me out, Stiglitz. Blighted Lord is almost down, but is that actually it? I can purify him. Stop. Come no further, or you too will be consumed by my blight. Oh, I've changed. Okay. Oh, do you have to have these small guys too? Oh, he moved out of range. Oh, I was trying to dodge through it at that moment. There's a phase 2. Do I have to go through phase 1 again? Yes. Yes, I do. Actually thought I dodged that, but obviously not. I mean, that attack's good. He can do that as much as he wants. As long as one's dead, I think that's better than none. Ah. Great kill. No! Then it was followed up by a bad one. I can't even be wailing on him. Crazy how much I have to chase down this thing, isn't it? No. Oh. Just managed to hover with the melee. I'm going to be at 5 healing charges, or maybe 4, depending, of course, if my cockiness gets the better of me, by saying that. So that wasn't a bad fight. Takes a bit, though. I'm assuming, then, that if we don't have this Aegis Curio, I would get consumed by the Blight. I am, however, thinking that there might be no way out for her at the end of it anyway. Well, that actually hurt. I mean, it makes sense it did, but... That's what I thought you were doing. There's not a lot of opportunities for me here. Whoa! I didn't even realize I was that low on HP, and it still took over half the bar while I'm at max level. What? What? I'm not at max level, I guess, but that doesn't help my defensive stats anyway. Do I need this anymore now? I'm wondering, like, what would be better. Hastens the healing prayer is pretty good, but I don't even think a 1 there will really help me that much. I'm wondering if I could put the greatly reduces damage received on. Let's go with 1 less healing charge. At this point in time, 1 more healing charge isn't really helping me. It's not the problem that I use all 6 heals. It's the problem I'm getting killed randomly.
Depending how well I avoid taking damage, I can actually get my HP back up. Wow, that did no damage to him. Where'd everyone go? I killed it. I didn't think I did. This is where I've got to build my HP up by chip damage. I leveled up off this fight. I guess it's still accumulating the experience I get for the small throw. That's so annoying. Definitely take less damage, but I've lost control of the ads a little bit there. Spawning of the ad? There's a lot of ads harassing me right now. Just a bit. Alright, yeah. Used 1 heal for that. Got 4. Have the greatly reduced damage. Hopefully, it's a percent and therefore it doesn't just straight up one-shot me at certain points in times. This is the only way we're going to take this down. The final boss. You know what I mean? I still want to be in damage range right now. Did I get hit? I did. That might have been cutting a little bit too close, I must admit. I've got to heal. I've only got one more of you. Which is disappointing, because, oh, you can't hit me from that range? Nice to know. Didn't get him enough. I got hit that time. About to get a knockdown again. No, we're not. Wait, is it knockdown or not? This seems like a fake out. I think it's dead. Nope. It's crying. I think she took control. It was as if I'd been in eternal slumber. Unsure if I was alive or dead. The days were filled with nothing but pain. When I awoke, I lay on a black pedestal. I felt a warm touch grace me. The tiny white priestesses were holding my hand. The same priestesses who were made to take on my blight. Nearby, I could barely make out the voices of Coven members. The blight transfer rite was about to begin. The priestesses, knowing nothing of their fate, nuzzled up to me. These children would be sacrificed to keep me alive. What was it all for? The time I spent with them was what truly saved me. If I am to pass on a legacy to these children, let it be one of hope, not suffering. But how? How is this happening? Could one white priestess alone have such power? No, that amulet. You made it whole again. All the fragments. All the shadows of our history, the unknowable suffering. You're going to bear it all from now on. I see. Came all this way with everyone. Thank you. For freeing us all. For freeing me. You accomplished what I couldn't. You were never just a clone of myself. You're your own person, Lily. You've grown so much. It's time I should be going. I'll be watching over you. We'll always be together. And there we go. Somber ending. And you don't actually know what really happened to Lily at the end necessarily. Maybe that will show that at the end of this. That's a question. Because of course she was super blighted by the end. In that fight alone, the first attempt to purify turned her skin grey and her eyes red. To go on with it too. What really happened to her? She might have saved the land in the end, but there was no one to live there. But I guess maybe there were people apart outside of that land that escaped the Blight, that now the Blight no longer comes for, can no longer spread. That's a prize in itself, isn't it? To solve the suffering of so many people locked in that undead state, including what turned out to be herself. The original White Priestess. Considering she was a clone, and all those White Priestesses that looked exactly alike us, clones all along the way. Experiments made to literally suck away the Blight from the original. I'm assuming by Mr. Spell guy, Muriel's guy. I'm assuming that. But there we go. That was an almost 100% playthrough of the game, because I couldn't find that item in the last room. And apart from that, we went incredibly long in a session as it was, due to many issues. So much finding of stuff, some random platforming puzzles that required actual spirit usage to actually get done. If only I had that leap thing earlier, I would have been able to get up there maybe, probably. Much easier, I don't know. But there we go. Another Metroidvania experience done. I don't know if it's a first time outing for Binary Haze or, the producers of the game, etc. I know it was kind of born from one piece of artwork, as I understand it. But, it's really interesting how sometimes just a random company come along and just bang out a Metroidvania and be like, there we go. Stylistic, artistic, plays well, runs well. The only thing I found, I'd say, somewhat weird about the game was just the scale of the map versus the scale of the rooms you could sometimes walk into. You go, oh, it's a small corridor. Oh, wait a second, no, it's actually massive. You're just like, oh, okay, we'll be through that in no time compared to the size of the other things. Just maybe more a map block. I think other things are a bit more representative of the size of the room. But there was actually a lot to get to. A lot to get through. And a lot of power-ups to get to. With combat bosses designed around the style of beat you down. Break you maybe a little bit. You will overcome by getting better. It is done. Long last, for each a proper burial. Lily, take heart. You are not alone. The Blight may have taken them, but they are still watching over us. And I will never leave your side. Can she purify herself over time? She's alive. But what does that mean? A blighted existence? Can she recover? Who knows? Who knows? So that was ending C. There is an ending B as well, which I'm pretty 100% sure is not wearing the relic and fighting the last boss, and it probably ends as soon as you fight the first phase. I will add that on to the YouTube video, because of course, the goal is always to get the kind of that 100% ending, the ending that we need to go for there. And of course, I'll try and find that last item as well. And so we interrupt our outro to, of course, get ourselves our other missed ending, ending B, which is probably the one where we get corrupted in the end because we don't have our thing. So I've got to take that off in a second. But loading into the game, I was told that I got the various things, including this sparkly appearing, the pick up the lost heirloom.
Allows the recollection of one's unblighted form. A hair ornament made from a pale flower received from the White Priestess of the Fount. After the Blight immobilized her, the Priest of the Fount gifted these handmade ornaments as blessings to the other priestesses in her stead. That still hasn't actually cleared the area where we haven't got anything, so hopefully we're getting that from completing the other ending too. But we've now got like stuff like Blightborn modes, etc., where you can just kind of like customize the game a little bit. There's also Maligned Memories, which is like a boss rush, etc., that's now become open. So there's a fair few like extra little things to get here, there, and everywhere. Well, just basically doing things. If I put on my new thing, which is 0 cost, it returns me back to original, completely purified format, which is kind of nice. Oh, I forgot about that gasp. So I'm going to go defeat ourselves, a boss yet again. See about another ending. So let's get right on that. Stop. Come no further, or you too will be consumed by my blight. Surely you saw many flowers on your journey here. The awful rain of death darkening the skies of Land's End. Thriving on the rain, they blossom off my blighted body, the root of the scourge. I can feel the blight surging through my form. If only I had control over its spread, then I could stop it at the source. Perhaps a day will come when I can hold back the blight without it seeping out. Not that it matters anymore. I wish the world didn't require that you bear the burden of the blight. You're the only clone of myself left. Lily, even knowing what you do now, do you wish to remain with the Priestess of the Fount? Will you bear the blight together? No. This suffering is mine to bear and mine alone. Please don't let this be your fate. Please. She whispers from the abyss, bound as one, we shall never be apart. That was our B ending. Very much a fail ending by the look of it. I'm just wondering if we get another goodie as a reward. Indeed we do. The Blighted Phantom. A phantom of blight since purified, or blight yet to stain the White Priestess. Curious the blight should appear so eerily reminiscent of tears. Calls forth the visage of the Blighted White Priestess. I guess I can only have one on at a time, but I just got the collector kind of like award there. Ah yes, either one. And the full corrupted form that of course wasn't available during our little boss scene then. And that actually clears out the 100% map. As well as getting every single relic by the look of it. So it's level 100, I think, to remain to get the platinum of the game, which I'm probably going to grind out just to say I got the platinum of Ender Lilies. But that was more or less a platinum Let's Play 2. Our final reward, our final ending, all of that done. So let's return to the outro and see out another Let's Play. But there we go. That was Ender Lilies, Quietus Of The Knights. A game you may have never heard of, but now you have. Another Metroidvania to add to the mix. They brought a little something else to the genre. I can see tightening up in the game that they could do if they ever wanted to make a sequel. I'm not sure a game like this would necessarily go bang a sequel. But we'll see what's next for them. We'll see what they can bring out in the future. I mean, you can always do things. There's a larger world out there. Lily's seemingly still alive. Where else could it go? Another story could come. With someone with purifying powers and all. And a spirit guardian. Who knows? But that was another Let's Play. Complete. Thank you guys for watching Ender Lilies, Quietus Of The Knights. I'll see you guys around for more Let's Plays. The next Metroidvania in the future, who knows what it will be. And more.
genres across the channel. See you next time. Bye-bye.